Sit back, kick up your feet, pour yourself a drink. It's time for the Wine and Whiskey Socialites with Jack and Chris. This is one of our shooter episodes. Basically, this is just a more condensed version where we tackle matters that are relevant to us today, right now. And of course, everybody, and I mean everybody, is talking about COVID-19, the novel coronavirus.
Yes, they are.
You know, we've heard a lot of negative stuff. We've heard the numbers, we've heard the fear, we've heard the panic, we've heard, I actually had somebody tell me that we should be scaring the shit out of people, which I don't agree with, because I think that when we try to use fear to educate people, all we do is create panic, and that leads to irrational thoughts and actions like 700 fucking rolls of toilet paper and 300 bottles of friggin' hand sanitizer
and crazy posts on social media.
It's ridiculous. But what we are seeing is that people are coming together.
They are.
We've heard stories about, Italy. They're singing from their windows.
Balconies and windows. It's amazing.
They're singing. We're hearing that air pollution is down in China. They can see their skies. Yep. Now, we've heard that the canals in Venice have cleared.
Are clear.
But that, to be honest, not to upset anybody or to pop anybody's bubble, that's just the silt settling.
Yes.
But they are noticing that they have cleaner air because they don't have their motorboats and their cars and,
Yes.
But what's really cool is how communities are coming together. Yes. We're seeing grocery stores introducing hours for people with compromised immune systems, elderly, people with disabilities, so they can come in, take advantage of what's stocked first without all the big crowds.
That's amazing.
We're seeing stores taking steps in regards to they have marks on their floor on how far you have to stand apart when you're waiting to go through. They've got procedures in place that they're only going to at some point allow so many people in the store. Yeah. But we're also seeing, I know a local restaurant was supposed to have a big Irish celebration, had all this stew, and was giving it away to elderly folks for free.
There's a restaurant in Pembroke that I heard of that because they're not open right now, they were selling off all their fruits, vegetables, meats for a really cheap price. And they sold out within the day. And these are all great cuts of meat and everything. People were in there buying it up, so it's great.
And another local restaurant donated the fruits and vegetables that they knew they weren't going to use to a local soup kitchen.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of great things. We were talking about, in a previous shooter, we were talking about caremongering.
Yes. And
how, this is a movement that's kind of started on the East Coast and has made its way to the Ottawa Valley, where, on social media, people are saying, what do you need?
Yes.
Right down to the fact that somebody needed a thermometer and someone's like, I got one.
I'll bring it over.
And I mean, with using e-transfers, you don't have to worry about exchanging money. You just send them the e-transfer. They drop off the stuff on your front step.
And you pick it up and away you go.
And you were saying that there was a Catholic school?
So the Catholic schools, I'm not sure if it's all of Ontario or just Renfrew County, but they're offering their Wi-Fi. So if you go to their parking lots in your car, you'll have access to their Wi-Fi. And this reminded me, is this going to replace like the old drive-ins we used to have? You'll see all these cars in the parking lot, people with their tablets downloading movies and things off the Wi-Fi so they can go home and watch them. Or you know what? Maybe they could have a watch party in the parking lot and stay in their own cars. Well, and still feel like they're around people.
Well, and that's the other thing. A lot of musicians and artists, both locally and internationally, are taking to social media to perform and sing.
Yes.
I'm actually thinking of doing the same thing. If you ever want to tune in, I'm sure I'll do something ridiculously foolish that will make you laugh at me.
She would never do anything ridiculously foolish.
But that's what we need right now is we need some human decency and some kindness and some generosity. For example, the other day we ordered a pizza from the local pizzeria. And I could tell right away that the woman answering the phone was just having a rough day. And I said, do I need to order in my British accent again? And she said, sure. So I did this whole thing, and she was laughing so hard. And she said, you made my day. And I'm sure my British accent was absolutely dreadful. She didn't, it probably wasn't accurate at all. And anyone who's from the British Isles would be like, what the fuck is wrong with this twat? But it made her laugh. And that's what we need right now. We need generosity. And I'm hoping that, because the human race is known to have a short memory.
Oh,
I really hope that when this passes, and it will pass, that we remember this.
Yes. And when you're out in your grocery stores, or if you come across a frontline worker, just say thank you. you don't know what they're going through. My daughter-in-law works at Walmart, and it's been hell for her the last couple of weeks. People have been rude and, blaming the staff because they're out of things. And it's not the staff's fault. They work for minimum wage. So you know what? Give your frontline workers a high five, your store workers.
Well, maybe not a high five.
People, a virtual high five.
Yeah, not a high five, Jackie.
Say thank
Come on.
you. I know.
But
virtual high five.
That's something that I want to address too, because we're seeing this all over social media. Because what was it? Not too long ago, we had an entire province bitching about the increase to minimum wage.
Yes.
They said if you don't want to work there, get more schooling, get a better job. Look who's still working. Of all the places that have closed down, it's a lot of your minimum wage workers that are still going in and looking after your elderly family.
Yes.
Who are making sure that your shelves are stocked, who are selling your items, who would probably love to self-isolate for a while, but they can't. And they don't know who's coming through their cash.
Exactly. They do not.
They're handling money.
Yeah.
They're stocking product, they're cleaning product. So I'm not getting into the whole minimum wage debate, but I really hope that people step back and go,
I hope so too.
Let's rethink this.
Yes.
Now, did you see that Loblaws is giving a pay increase?
Yes, I saw that. It's amazing.
To their workers because of this. And that's incredible.
I hope all the other chains follow suit. It would be great.
Especially considering they're probably taking a bit of a hit to their bottom line, too.
Yes.
Well, except for toilet paper.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I mean, I know where I work, it's a business. Mm-hmm. And our business relies on other businesses who are struggling right now.
Yes.
And we're doing our best to make sure that we're still supporting our community. Mm-hmm. And with that being said, Kay and I house sat for someone recently, and they are self-isolating. I don't want anybody to think that they're not. They are. And they had somebody pick up a gift certificate for us for a local restaurant, put it in an envelope and leave it in their mailbox so that they didn't touch it or anything as a thank you. But it was also their way of trying to support the community because they are taking a hit. And I've said on my social media, now is the time to consider your Christmas shopping.
Yes, a lot of the local stores are offering online shopping right now and gift certificates, that type of thing. And you know what? If you've had a long day of self-isolation, order some takeout from a local restaurant. They'll deliver it and drop it on your doorstep. All you got to do is pay by your credit card. Over the phone. It's so easy, but you're still supporting a local business.
And here's the thing. If you're like, well, I don't know if that's what I want to give them for Christmas, or I don't know who I'm shopping for, buy the gift certificates from your local business now, and then use those gift certificates to do your shopping closer to Christmas.
For Steve and I, when we had our house fire, so many of these local businesses helped us, so we're trying to help them by ordering takeout, delivery, by ordering online, that kind of thing. It's, you give and then you receive.
Exactly. I've been involved with so many fundraisers, both through my work and me personally, with fundraisers that I've organized to help different organizations. And the businesses have never hesitated to make a donation. So now it is our turn to support them. We also have to keep in mind there are some people who are not making a whole lot of money right now. You should not feel pressure to spend what little money that you have.
No, definitely not.
If you don't have the money to buy something, share their social media, share their website, share their product. Help get the word out there. If you've purchased something from them in the past, give them a what's the word I'm looking for? Not a recommendation, but a
rating. Like
a
some
rating.
of them have ratings. Some of them have a good word on their website. Just leave
I'm trying to find the word. Honestly, and it's right there, the tip of my tongue. Maybe a shot of whiskey.
She's had too much whiskey.
No, I've cut off the drinking.
Maybe she needs a vanilla matcha chai tea latte.
Yeah, but not with chili pepper on it.
No, not with chili pepper. That's not good.
All we're saying is that there are so many proactive things that you can do right now, especially since you're feeling so helpless.
Yes.
All right, folks, stay safe out there. Our email address is the Wine and Whiskey Socialites, all one word, at gmail.com. Feel free to reach out to us if you need to talk, if you have any ideas, or you would like some information on what's going on with COVID-19. Because Jackie works in social services, because I work in the media, we are on top of this. We are following this. We are speaking with health professionals. We just want to add that there is a lot of misinformation out there. was never more important than it is right now to fact check.
Yes,
And
please.
make sure that what you're sharing is true, is relevant, but also that what you're sharing is helpful.
Exactly. Cheers till next time.
Bottoms up and be safe.